Okay. I haven't done one of these in a minute, so uh, bear with me. The whole weather girl thing is coming back for this one thing. Um, this subreddit right here, I'm gonna debunk a lot of shit for y'all. Okay. Um, Starting with, if you, I get AI is difficult to pick out. I really do. I get it. Um, I'm gonna show you how to figure it out. I'm gonna show you how to look for certain things, certain signs to tell you if something's AI or not. Starting with, and we're gonna go down this whole subreddit right here. We're gonna go down the subreddit. I'm gonna show you everything bit by bit, step by step, what's going on. Okay. We're gonna start with this picture right here. Is this AI? Yes, immediately. The reason you can tell is because a lot of AI use a very flat shading system. One bright color, one shaded color. You got the bright skin up here, all this up here, and then you got the shade right here, the shade right here, and right here in the neck. Two colors. And we're going to go over the different lighting that makes it a dead giveaway that it's AI. This right here, absolutely AI. Also, no artist is going to sit and draw every single individual fucking strand of hair because the caption for this one was, "A friend did this for me. Is it AI?" Your friend is not that dedicated to you. I'm sorry, but your friend just does not love you that much. They really don't. Um, so, uh, with my camera out of the way. No, right there. They use the A word, artist. God, there's a lot to process here. Pushing the whole "it's not AI" thing this hard just really drives home the point that it is in fact AI and you're lying. And unable to comprehend simple explanations. When you go after people and you attack them directly, you're really, really driving home the point that this is in fact AI and you're mad you got busted. If you get caught, admit it. I got caught. You're right. It's not. I didn't draw it. But the fact that there are this many replies to this one comment tells you everything. Okay? So we're going to scroll down just a swidgety bit. This video, right now, right now. Cats are not that chill, and goats are not that chill. That cat will try to fuck up that goat, or that goat will try to fuck up that cat. This is AI, 100%. Cats are not that chill. Goats are not that chill. I don't care how well behaved you say your animals are. They are not this fucking chill. They're not. It's just not. Is it AI? Yes. And another sign, and you're gonna see this a lot here. You see how they look at each other, and then they look directly at the camera. They know to look directly at a camera because a lot of AI is predisposition to, I'm going to look at the camera so you can see how good I did these eyes or whatever fucking reason. I don't know what these fucking clankers are thinking. But another goat just casually walking in and not joining in on the ramming, that's AI. Straight up. Play simple. That's AI. Come on. This right here. This right here. I asked my friend to Photoshop this image. I want to know how fast it went. I want to know how long it took your friend to go, yeah, I can do that, and then turn out an image, turn out a result. If they took weeks and are a fucking CG genius, a 3D genius, I'd believe it. If it took them weeks to get it done, I believe it. A day, an hour, whatever, and they just tell you they're really, really good, they're lying. As a 3D artist, and I'll show some shit later, as a 3D artist, that shit takes time. The setup, the lighting, all of it, the texturing. Unless you have these assets on hand, and nobody just has assets on hand for what they need. That's just the thing about 3D. You don't just have the asset on hand either. You go to a storefront and you buy the assets you need, or you're a Blender wizard and you just make your shit from scratch. Nobody has that time at all. Okay, here's a big one. Here's a big one. Here's a big one. Okay. This is quantifiably, certifiably the biggest sign something is AI is the shading right up here. This shading, this like kind of a gradient of like a fade in. I wish I could zoom in more, but no. Okay. All AI has the same fucking shading. It has what's called a rim light. It is like, say you take a ball and you put a light behind it and you see like that silhouette of the light around the ball or whatever else you're backlighting. AI does that. It always does that. It does not do lighting from the front, and if it does, it's very, and getting into technical terms, and we'll get into that more later. It's usually a single point light, which if you want to look at a point light, like a candle, it's a single source of light, and the light goes in all directions all at once. A flashlight is considered like a spotlight. A lot of different 3D programs call them spotlights, point lights, area lights, directional. We'll get into that. No, no. You know what? No, this is a directional light. A directional light is just light always coming in, like the sun, from one direction. And AI is really big on directional lighting. This shit right here, all this, the shading, is AI. God, I wish I could zoom in on this. Uh, nope, nope, can't do it. Okay, either way, right here on the neck, up here on the neck, there's this lighting right here. It's always super bright. It's always like blindingly bright. On lighter things, it's like it washes it out, but it gives that illusion of like their light is actually coming like from, the fire or whatever. But it's not, because the light from this fire should be a different color on this blue pony down here. Yes, it's a pony. I know my ponies. I'm not a brony or whatever them version of a brony is. I'm not a brony. Anyway, um, the lighting here should be different. But because AI differentiates very, very distinctly white feathers, blue feathers. These blue feathers should have a little bit of the tinge from the fire on them. And the lighting, like I said earlier in the beginning of the first one, the two color lighting, the light and the dark, AI is very, very obsessive about what's called a smoother lighting or smooth shadows or whatever you want to call it, where the shadows blend in. You go from the light, and you blend in gradiently, or gradient gently into the dark. AI loves that shit. Like, I'm trying not to step on stuff in my living room. Like right here in the neck, big case in point right here. Big case in point, smooth lighting. Right here in the wing, and then weather. I got shout out to fucking weather people who do this shit for a daily fucking thing. Like here on the leg, it's smooth lighting. It's always smooth shadows. They do not do hard shadows unless it's that two color. That's cheating. Okay, now we're gonna get into the fun stuff. Text. This font right here. I'm not a big font text typography kind of girl. I'm not. But AI always uses that font up there and this one right here where it says alive. It uses fonts like this. And after a while you start to learn to like know what those fonts look like. You can like the second you see it, bam, I know what it is. This cat, too fucking realistic. The facial structure is like an actual cat. They just cartoonified it. But cartoonifying, we'll get into that too. That first picture we did, cartoonified. Anyway, text and font, always these two. Text and font. It's another dead giveaway of AI. Also, it's getting better about it, but uh, sorry. Toe, toe count and finger count. Look for extra toes, like extra fingers, less toes, less fingers, stuff like that. But number one, if it's got text, look at that text. I have spent a week trying to find what text AI uses I can't find a fucking thing. I find 1,000 different results, but none of them look exactly like this. Come on. Again, here we go again with the two color shading, except this one's a little bit more subdued. But I think for this one, where's my camera? I'm gonna turn down my turn speed and my fly speed. All right, move me closer. Right here. Perfect. This right here. This lighting on the masonry here. Dead giveaway. It's AI. It's sticks to this shading here for like the people, but it switches to an actual like different type of shading style. And again, there it is, right there on the dress. That same shading I was talking about, where it's right on the edges, but not so much on the inside. AI. And this makes it to the is this AI subreddit. Hi. Don't trust this. Because AI can also do flat colors. Nice try though. Because you can also have the AI create the flat colors and then reshade it with the background. All AI does all this. It does all of this. It does lines. Nobody draws lines that are that fucking clean on the first try. And you see that this button is grayed out. It doesn't go any further. It does not go any further. There are no circles connecting lines. The little crosses a lot of artists draw on faces to, connect eyes to where the mouth and nose and everything would be. I can't remember what they're called. I haven't drawn in fucking decades. I switched to 3D like 10 years ago. But nobody draws perfect lines on their first try. Good job, though. Text. Just like I said, there's your text example. I'm not going to zoom on the dog's butthole, but AI likes to get genitals a little too clear. But, oh, case in point, there's this video going around of like the police sketch, and it was like the stick figure that looked goofy, and then update, we found the guy, and it looks exactly like the police sketch. Those videos are done with AI. Fully generated. Case in point. Anyway, font. If this is a sign taped to a pole, nobody has that handwriting. Nobody has perfect typography handwriting at all. You give this fucking goddamn stick doodle dog a goddamn head bat. Fuck this dog. Your AI dog is gone. Deal with it. Let's see here. Thumbnails. Case in point. Absolute fucking worst offender of this shit. Let's try to get me back over here. Nope. Go. Yeah, there we go. That way. Okay. There is that shading I was talking about. Very smooth, very clean. Two color. Your dark, and then your lighter. And then they kind of did add like a lot of this. And this is what I'm going to pull. This is what pulls my attention to this image particularly. Um, Shininess. Like right here on the arms. And like over there on like the body. There's always, and a lot of general, particularly ChatGPT, there's always a lot of excess shine like this. A lot of shine. Everything ChatGPT looks wet. Wet, oiled up, greased up, whatever you want to call it. That all look like this. They always use the shininess, and it's always like dead center like this. Now look at my pants. Perfect example. Look at my pants. They don't have a center shine to them. They have a matte cap. And if there was actual reflections here, they would look different. Look at my like the carbon fiber of like my arms. It moves and everything like that, but it's not a consistent. What's the word? It's not the same consistent shine. It changes and it's different. AI always does the same kind of fucking shine on a single spot. This shit right here, don't do this. Your granddad's dying or dead. Don't generate pictures of him in the hospital doing good. And again, just like it says in the caption, mom is talking to a scammer. I'm sorry, if I'm in the hospital and I find out you're sending my picture out to people to get funding, send a picture of when I look cute, when I look better, when I was at my peak. Don't send fucking pictures of me in the fucking hospital. What this is, stepping away from AI a little bit, this is appealing to people's like emotions and feelings. Oh no, I could see he's in the hospital. I can see he's struggling and hooked up to an EKG, and he looks so happy. Nobody is in the hospital and happy. Straight up, nobody's happy in a hospital. I've been in the hospital a lot lately. I'm never happy. I crack jokes, but I'm not happy about it. Don't fall for shit that's appealing to your fucking empathy. Granddad's dead. So this one, it's kind of eh. It looks like it could be possibly drawn, but then again, a lot of people's art styles get scraped and they get turned into this thing called a Laura. I think it's like low something. I don't know what it means. I can't remember. What do I know about it? Because I look into this shit so I can do this fucking video with you. Um, there are Lauras that are basically scrapes of people's art styles, so you can just generate an image in an artist's art style and it looks authentic. These are hard to pick off. These are really hard to pick up on because somebody's art got scraped, point blank. What was that one website, Canva or something like that, got scraped recently? Terabytes of fucking images scraped and trained. It's hard to tell, but looking at this, it's really big on the whole two color lighting. This right here, this is clout chasing. This is all clout chasing. All those followers following, that may not even be an actual screenshot of somebody's fucking Instagram. That could just be a generated image. And okay, come on, camera, we're coming back. Actually, no, fuck it, I'm gonna come right here. Okay, nobody is going to stand this close to a fucking volcano. At that point, you're being evacuated. At that range, you are being evacuated. Straight up. Uh, nice cars. Nobody owns a nice car. If I owned a fucking McLaren, Lamborghini, Ferrari, I'm not gonna post it online because that gets you robbed. This dude is chasing clout. It's all it is. He's just chasing clout. Here we go. Big one. There's a million absurdities with this one. So, obviously, the font, the biggest dead giveaway, and support for data centers. Unless those data centers are actually holding data and actually computing things that are important to the world and needed, research, um, drafting, design. There's some things that AI have designed that are used for like automotive stuff, functional parts, aerospace, stuff like that. Things that they have designed that are, designed with the mind of lightweight, efficient, safe saving, um, can take the torture. That kind of AI, I can kind of get behind, but you're also kind of taking a job away from a designer or something like an actual engineer. But don't support data centers. Straight up, people are losing their homes, people are losing sleep, people are losing water. This right here, this whole fucking thing was made by somebody who is a clanker wanker, if you want to look at it that way. I know I'm kind of in an Android avatar. Pay that no mind. Clanker wankers made this. People who have AI girlfriends and deeply invested in their AI wife with their AI children. Like the font. Sorry, I wanted that data. The font. The font's a big dead giveaway. It's the font. And they made stickers. They paid for stickers, and they're probably trying to sell these stickers. That's fucked up on a million different levels. Oh yeah, right there. Buy it now. Fuck these people. Background AI generated. To be honest, yeah, it looks like a game screenshot. It looks like a game screenshot, and there are a little bit of signs. It's so low res, so it's kind of hard to tell. But the lighting's kind of a dead giveaway. And honestly, the ocean, I'm looking for things like patterns, repetition. Because patterns of repetition can mean like it's a tiled texture. Video games are big about this. Like play Assassin's Creed Black Flag or any other game with a lot of ocean. If you pay attention to it enough, you're going to see repeating tiles, repeating textures, repeating features. This could possibly be a game screenshot because they did add like the low poly stuff right here, the polygon edges. I don't know. This one kind of hard to tell. We're not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to tell. Um, that's AI. That's AI. Okay, I see what they did. I see what they did. Yep. Okay. Okay. Pay attention to this bar right here. Okay, this one particularly. Everything changed. Absolutely everything changed. But the AI picked this rope on this AI generated image, picked this rope and turned it into a wood pole. Okay, let's go one picture further. No, there isn't one further. Yeah, also AI generated. Is it AI? Yes. Let me come back over here. Okay, so here's the thing. I think this one might not be AI generated, but I could also be wrong. He could actually have the skill. I don't know. But there's some details in this one. We'll watch it again without audio. So the first thing I notice is right here on the board, there's stuff here to keep him from rolling too far. That's what's kind of tipping me off that this might not actually be AI because he's got stuff here to keep him from rolling too far. If anything, it probably helps lock the wheel in on the skateboard so the wheel doesn't go either way. AI wouldn't do that. AI would tell you he's so fucking amazing. He just rolled on the board and it just happened to cooperate. Now, the way he caught the board with the wheels on the edge like that, wait, yeah, he picked up the front wheels and slammed them down. He actually did rotate the board. I think this might actually be real. If it's not real, fuck it. I own it. That one's on me. I got. Shading. Shading. Fucking shading. Every goddamn time. This one says, is it the narration? AI. It's AI. Nobody's narrating this. I okay. Let's go on another tangent here. It looks okay. Do you see the way the head went up like that? AI does this thing where it renders its videos at a high frame rate, and people upload them, and it's at a high frame rate, and you could tell. You know when you used to go to Walmart and you see those smart TVs that have like the thing where they blend the frames, like there's frame one and the frame two, and they like, inject a third frame in the middle to smooth the motion. AI is the worst about smooth motion. The fucking worst. They took the worst thing of like the early 2000s with flat screen TVs and just made it the standard. This one, that camera pan in like that, with it being stop motion, is too smooth. It's too smooth. You cannot pull that off of stop motion. I don't care how fucking godlike you think you are or you say you are. Nobody could pull off a smooth transition like that. If they did do this with cardboard, they probably used AI to smooth out the animation. In which case, it's AI. I saw this the other day. When I said like thousands of times this fucking video. Shading, the way things shine, lighting. It's called specular. Like my arms, specular. Reflections, stuff like that. The specular on every AI image is the fucking same. It's always the same single light, direct light coming in from a single source, lighting everything from a single source. Said it hundreds of times. Can it be traced? I don't know. There's probably metadata in there that'll help you trace it. You're not an artist. Plain and simple. You're not an artist. Uh, lost everything in a house fire. He's too happy. He is way too happy with his wild AI hair. Wild AI hair. If my fucking apartment building, if this is a building I'm in right now, caught fire, this would not be my fucking face. I would not be happy and taking selfies, and life is good and great. Unless I'm having a massive psychological break, in which case I don't think that's what this guy's doing. I don't think he's having a psychological break. Regardless, um, nobody's that fucking happy. Yeah, so they're zooming in right there. Case in point, the eyes look weird. Now, same font that a lot of AI uses, and what does it say? I don't fucking know. Bull court now. Bull twerk. I shouldn't have to sit and read it 100 times. Am I saying I don't believe this because it's low resolution? No. This is somebody zooming in on the picture. The main picture in this. Which sometimes AI will be overly um, finicky about the details in the background, but it always fucks up on text. It always fucks up on text. That reflection doesn't make any sense. You're telling me that there's a right in front of this window, there is this window right here, that there's a sidewalk that goes straight forwards. This window, flat like this, reflection of a sidewalk going straight forwards. But you come back here to the first picture. Where's that sidewalk? There's a sidewalk. Let's get away from the picture. It's a fucking rabbit hole. Hey, look at that. The text, the font, the lighting. Text, font, lighting. It's all the fucking same. It's always the fucking same. It's always the same fucking text, the same goddamn font, the same AI font. And they'll add things like what's it called, like a serif, where it's got like this G has like extra things hanging off of it. Or is it sans? I don't know. Either way, I can't. I don't like again. I guess I'm not a typographer. I don't know this shit. But same font, lighting. Hopefully everybody's starting to pick up now. Font, lighting. He's too beautiful. He's too beautiful. He's too beautiful to be messaging your mom. And I'm not like I don't know this person. I'm not shitting on your mom. He's too beautiful to be messaging your mom. He's doing the whole empathy thing and playing on people's emotions. He's too pretty. He is too pretty to be real. Not to say that everybody's ugly, or that pretty people can exist, but there's a thing where it's an uncanny pretty. He's too uncanny. Shading, lighting. It's all right there. It's all right fucking there. It's easy to pick up on now. Hopefully you've been paying attention. God, I hope you've been paying attention and actually watching this video instead of just waiting for this. Lighting, shading, AI. I'll give you another one of those for viewer engagement. Live close, where can we meet up? Could possibly be real. Although that is somebody's back seat. No, that's the front seat. You can tell it's front seat because the controls are right here for the windows and locks. The cat ain't driving. I mean, it could be European. I don't know. I don't know where Garfield Park is. This looks like something. It's like the precursor to somebody going missing and getting their kidney stolen. Neighbor's cat went missing says they have it. Well, there you go. AI said, "Here's a picture of this cat. Make it look like it's sleeping." Grok does that. Grok does that a lot. Grok also takes a lot of things that shouldn't be on the internet, takes the clothes off of them, and puts it back on the internet. It's not hard for something to take a picture of something. Somebody will take a picture of this avatar, I guarantee it, and turn it into some AI slop. Somebody's trying to get some money out of someone. So here's this. I'm already suspicious of this one. I went from this to I'm staring at those fingers. I could be wrong. But then again, my God, those eyes are far apart. Those eyes are seeing things in like two different counties. This bitch sees the world in like ultra wide resolution. But you went from this to this in the span of a week, a month, a year, a day, 5 minutes with a prompt. Okay. Again, lines are too clean. I've tried freehanding this shit, like just doing straight clean lines when I was in high school. It's just impossible. Those eyes and that forehead. God damn. It's like they're getting. It's like those eyes are going through a divorce, and it's just like the separation is getting worse and worse and worse. I think this is probably AI. And as a Russian, yeah, I think this one's AI for sure. Either way, all AI. Look at the lighting. Look at the lighting. If it's a school, definitely AI generated. Ignore my hand flailing about. It's if I don't look at my hands because the headset tracks the hands, that shit happens. That's AI. Your school sucks. Reverse image search and didn't get a hit, not sure. Here's the thing about this. Reverse image search used to be like, oh, I didn't search far enough. But with Google having everything so deeply fucking so deeply archived, like everything is on Google servers, something should have popped up. Something should have popped up for this. If I reverse image search this right now, I'm probably going to get a link to the subreddit. Oh, I've seen this. Um, I don't know much about alligators, so I can't say. For this one, I'd have to see Robert Irwin say, "Do alligators sneeze?" and have him watch this and be like, "Oh yeah, mate," or "No, they don't do that." This is this is the picture that started the whole video recording. I'm not gonna lie. I saw this picture and I'm like, "That's it. Weather lady mode. I gotta do this. I gotta green screen this shit." What have I been saying? Lighting and font. The same two things every time. Lighting and font. It's so obvious. I hate this. Hey, look, it's dying grandpa again on another image because people don't fucking scroll down and read the fucking posts. Side tangent for all of my Reddit users out there who might find this video. Um, Scroll the fuck down. Scroll down. This is 3 days ago. Scroll down a week to see if your picture's already been posted. Quit wasting bandwidth. Quit wasting storage. Quit reposting grandpa. Don't even look at grandpa. His ass is full of fucking shame. He's disgusting. Just scroll down and see if it's already been posted. Not to say I'm a wholesome, good-hearted, nice Reddit user. I'm not gonna lie, I'm here for porn. I'm tired of seeing the same five images and same image in five different subreddits. But this right here, scroll down. For the love of fuck, scroll down. Is this AI generated or traced? AI can do both. It looks like it's I'm looking at this hand right here. There's also a lot of similarities in the way that it draws hands from the side, like fingers, because everything like my hands curve backwards because that's the way this model is. My fingers so well. Everybody knows the story. These my ring and my middle finger, or my ring and my pinky finger on my right hand, they bend all the way back because they don't have any muscle and tendons, and those fingers are useless. I think this is traced. I think this is just straight up traced, to be honest with you. And this is other images offering more context. It's traced. Either way, hey, look at that. Same image we fucking started with. The same video we started with. The same video from earlier. All AI. Look at the shading. Look at this fucking font right here. AI font. Yes. This is a ChatGPT bot running somebody's art page. Because AI and ChatGPT will absolutely um show me a picture of a basketball from the 1940s. I don't know if basketball's around the 1940s. I'm not a sports ball girl, but like ChatGPT will be like, okay, here's what it looks like. But while we're at it, do you want me to look up other stuff for you? Do you want me to search other things and show you other things while I'm at it? AI is the biggest hype man, straight up. It's a hype man. That's all it is. No. Okay, so as a child of I was the bite of '87. I was born right at near the middle of '87. This picture looks like it came from the '80s, at best, early '90s. These pictures are not this clear. They are not that clear, unless you got a professional camera on board. Which woman with that temper ain't keeping a man with a professional camera around? This is AI. Generated an image of a mother yelling at teenagers in a 1990s, 1980s style photo. I feel like it's just dragged on long enough. You didn't draw this. You didn't draw it. Look at all of that shading and lighting. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done. Um, but yeah, it's the big things you look for in AI is you look for shading and you look for lighting. That's it. That's all you got to do. So I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it short here. Bring it in here. Yeah, that's how you pick out AI. It's that easy. It's that simple. Oh, you saw the mirror behind the scenes. Oh shit, I'm in a chromakey world. Oh no. Anyway, um, I'm probably just gonna switch to a YouTube format because Twitch ain't working. Any other videos you want to see, comment. I'm gonna share this video in a few circles, try to get something going. But if you want to see more videos, you want me to do more stuff like this, just comment it, put it down below, give me a follow. Please comment. I need that shit. I need the validation. Mommy needs validation. Um, and until I find something else to record, I'll see you next time. So take care, you lovely goobers.